So you can see here, the grass in the tree. That's how high the water comes up in the, well, in about March. The rest of the river, the main river, is so high the water can't flow out of here. You get giant chunks of ice coming through. That's why there's no trees down here. Just rips them all out. It's easy to go this way. Yeah, the water comes up like, that'd be probably 20 feet higher than it is here right now. I hooked into a really nice fish here last weekend. Took my fly, just ran upriver with it, and it popped out. Could have been a big trout, smallmouth, big shad maybe, or technically could have been a salmon. But the water's probably 2 feet lower than it was last weekend. So I don't know if that's good or bad, honestly. But I'm gonna head up there to the bend and try. Okay. So I made it up about to where I want to get to. And it's so much more shallow here. It should be fine for fish, but weirds me out a bit. Oh, come on. Haven't used this rod in a while, so the line's all loopy. Gotta get the memory out of it. And today I'm using my old Hardy, what is it, 7 weight. I always want to pronounce it Fibolite, but I don't think they make fiberglass. So I think it's a Hardy Fibolite. Works well. I prefer bamboo and fiberglass rods over graphite, modern shit. Slower action and all that, which is what I prefer. You can't just brute force your way through casting and all that. You gotta let the rod do the work. And then this old Mitchell reel, it's pretty much worn out, like the drag doesn't work. Even greasing it and oiling it up and taking it apart didn't help. Still works for this sort of thing. Until I hook into a big smallmouth maybe, but whatever. Yeah, up there's where I'm gonna at least get to. That's where I hooked into that big fish there last week. Yeah, this place is inherently good because smallmouth in here. You can catch shad and Gaspereau. Gaspereau haven't come in yet. And then trout, and it's one of the last spots you can technically catch Atlantic salmon, wild Atlantic salmon, not landlocked or anything. But that rarely happens. Alright, I'm gonna move up the shore here. Kind of a neat little spot. steady mode on, you can only go to 1x zoom as opposed to half a zoom, I guess. But I'm just learning how to record and edit. Literally just did my first video there yesterday, the day before. So this stuff should get better. And the more I can invest in equipment and all that. But the best thing so far is I just have an old HP workstation, Z420, for my PC. But it's literally made to edit and encode videos. So I can do a 45-minute 1080p video in about 18 minutes. So it's not too bad. And I'll put more time into editing my videos. It's just randomly chopping out stuff, do transitions and stuff. I've learned so far the easiest way to edit a video is just not record as much. But then you miss stuff, like me falling in the river. And then again today, I'm just using a tiny moth or miller pattern because there's not much bugs out yet this time of year, especially out here in the open. If you're up a creek or a brook, the hatches are a little bit ahead. But not seeing anything though. So water's crystal clear. But this actually right here isn't the main river. It's just a little offshoot. That's an island right there. The main river's up there. Can't wait till the Gaspereau come through in the shad. Come through by the thousands. Much more likely to hook into something then. And then the bass will be coming in once it warms up a bit. Some big boulders down there. Like 2 foot by 2 foot probably. Yeah, the water's down a lot. Those rocks right there were almost under, probably 2/3 under. Well, that looks delicious, and I'm not even a fish. That's pretty shallow though. Oh, come on, line. There we go. So used to my bamboo rod, this thing is completely different. There's a little oxbow pond, whatever you'd call it up there. Wonder if there'd be anything trapped in it. Like with this rod, you can just use your wrist. Literally just, even though it's a big rod. A dead fish? It is a dead fish. What is that? Maybe all the poo's gotten to here as well. It's a dead smallmouth. Not touching it, but I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Man, freaking foam. There it is. Interesting. So today I've got just my hip waders on. Much easier to walk in than my chest. But I think these leak, so I have to get that addressed. Don't care today though. It's nice out for now. So +8 today. By tonight it's supposed to go down to -12. It's almost May. It's insane. This is the best spot I know of. This section of river too. There's another good spot actually now that I think of it. It's about a 10-minute drive upriver. Oh shit. Oh, this thing's getting old and loose. This rod's from I think it's a 74. If you look up the serial number. So the ferrules are kind of a little loose. But, yeah, I might try that spot upriver. I was gonna go like further away to a kind of more of a new, better spot further out in the country. With that cold front coming in, didn't even want to waste my time. The gas going farther away. So after that passes, it's going to be more spring weather. Every day still has a wind chill. But after this cold front, the forecast says it's actually going to feel like the temperature it actually is. So it's kind of what I'm waiting for. Damn knot again. I feel like a tramp, just wandering around. My stick with a bandana tied on the back. I'm gonna try on the other side of this island here. Never been over there. I know there's a creek that runs into the main river here. Hopefully there's at least some tinier trout maybe up in there. Since I'm so lost here, literally just tied on about the most general fly pattern there is for brook trout especially. What's it called? I think it's a Royal Coachman, I think is the technical term for it. For brook trout, it's about the most used pattern you could say, at least around here. It's like I don't know what else to use, I'll use that. Basically like a willy bugger in terms of generalizing. Like it's everyone's catching fish too. Like sea run brook trout appears to be a very good year for them. I don't know if they haven't run up into here yet. And I'm not using worms and shit too. Frig that. I'd rather not fish, honestly. Essentially cheating as far as I'm concerned. No fun or sport in it. I'm also not the type to, usually don't keep anything. Maybe if it's hurt or something. But a lot of people around here just don't give a shit. It's like, oh, I caught 14 trout today. Range from 3 inches to 17. Keep every single one of them. Then they come back like, oh, where's the fish? What happened to all the fish? I'm like, well, you and every other hillbilly around here kept everything. Ones that can't even breed yet. And then the big breeders. Feel dumb about it. So, oh, should be free to do what it wants. No, it's not your water. Anyways, that shit pisses me off. So I didn't know if I was recording there. So I'll say it again, I suppose. There's a bunch of creek chub in here. And they're all too tiny to even bite the fly or put the fly in their mouth. If there's creek chub, though, there should be bigger fish, too. Even if it's a big chub. We'll see. I know I'm hungry, though. Got a big pasta sauce to make when I get home. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Never seen a perch up in here before. There's a school of them down there. Really? Like, huh. Well, I didn't get skunked today. Not what I was looking for, but whatever. Freaking fish tank perch. Yeah, there's a gang of them cruising down there. It's so surprising up this far. Huh. No sign of the perch gang again. Must have scared them. Or they're just cruising around and left. Around here, there's a weird law. Like brooks and rivers, any flowing water, I guess you could say. The season opens April 15th. I think today's the 23rd or 4th. And, but May the 1st, that's when ponds and lakes and all that opens. A really weird law that makes no sense to me. But come next Wednesday, I think, it's going to open a lot more fishing opportunity. Try and take advantage of. So right now it's a bit slim pickings. Oh, something nibbling at it. Oh, it's a percher. 2-inch chub. It's perch. Oh, give me. There we go. A little better. Still friggin' tiny though. This guy's probably ruling the roost up in here. A little better. He's got some weird growths on his. Where's the camera? His gills. Yeah. Show your spine. There we go. A little better. Friggin' line slipped out of my damn hand. It was just a perch. Probably could have lost it, whatever it was. If it was something different. Friggin' perch biting, they just don't let go. They don't even have to be hooked. Such a random place for perch. Well, I guess that's why they take over, like literally. Just move in. School up and just eat everything. They're worse than bass and pickerel and anything. Talking about eating eggs and baby fish. It's friggin' perch. Like muskie in the St. John River. Like, oh, they're eating all the salmon. It's like, no. Muskie could never catch a salmon, first of all. They swim so fast. They live in completely different territory. Shit like perch and chub. Frogs. Friggin' dragonflies, probably. I think. They can come down to the water. Up in the back creeks. Dragonfly larva, yes. At least I wouldn't be hungry so far. If I was keeping these. I have about 57 calories worth of diseased perch meat. There's like a Half-Life perch. Half-Life Fallout. Just watched the show past couple days. It's not too bad. Production value is insane. I wish the Halo show's production value was that and had different writers, but no, it wasn't too bad. It's a little too like tongue-in-cheek and too right on the nose with the comedy. It's like they don't allow you to think it's funny. They kind of have to force it down your throat a little bit. But definitely worth the watch. I watched the whole thing, so there's a lot more to be said than the Rings of Power and the Halo show. The buddy who plays the Ghoul's dope. I liked him a lot in Hateful Eight as well. Yeah, the Ghoul and Dog Meat are my fave characters. Just remember Dog Meat from New Vegas. I'd get him, and every time as soon as I get him, he'd just die. Had to reload the save. Even though they're dumpy little Mirelurk perch, still something. Wasn't skunked so far. Oh, I was hooked. Another perch. I think it's the exact same one. No, this guy's even bigger. Nice. Yep, it doesn't have the disease on him. Open your trap, bud. Open it. Oh, whatever. He's doing his defensive curl up. Yeah, not too bad. Needs to smell like Tudor. Without even going to the strip club. Which I never go to, even though it's 2.5 blocks from my house. Greasy jokes. So I take it that's all that's in this little spot here. The only thing dumb enough to get trapped in here. And they've probably eaten everything. I think, oh yeah, that's much better. Just flip the orientation of my phone so I can actually use the controls with my left hand. Much easier. Back to the smell of perch and pickerel. This takes me back to being a little kid, like 5 years old, say. Out fishing for them. The summer, beautiful day. Because that's a big part of why I love this so much. It's like a time machine. I saw something take. Trying to get my framing down better. I know it can be nauseating, the camera moving around and all that stuff. But as a poor one-man operation that's brand new to this, I'm trying. It's clouding over now. Surprising with the Antarctic air that's coming in here. That temperature's freaking caribou will show back up here again. I used to live here 100+ years ago. I swiped at it. Oh, he's 3 inches long. Just attacking it. Probably can't see. No, there's no way. Those perch they like it more aggressive right now. They don't like it just pedaling in. They like me actually stripping it. Freaking phone mount's just resting on my gut right now. Ooh, I think that was a bass swimming. I don't know if he saw me and I spooked him or what. Oh, there he is again. Well, back up in here, the water's much warmer. Could almost be thinking about bedding down. There's a big old bullfrog. Oh, yeah, it's a bass. A decent one, too. He's cruising, though. It'd be a tall order on this little fly. Keep him hooked if he bites. I'll get right down more. There's no backing behind me, so it's literally full silhouette against the bright sky. Okay, no signs of Bobby Bass again. Don't know where he went to. Ew. I don't know what the hell that is. Just a cranial cap or whatever the hell you call it. Oh goodness, so the weather's changing. It's getting real windy again. That's why I didn't come out yesterday. Jeez, I ended up hooking myself here. So yeah, it's been windy for the past 2 weeks. But after this cold front tonight, I'm hoping it gets out of like the cold spring weather into like nice spring. Which it should. It's almost freaking May. But yeah, I'm gonna cut across over to there. Try to find that brook. Hopefully it's more to the wind. I think it's like there. So we'll see. It's just too windy now for this little. Well, the rod's fine. It's just the line isn't heavy enough. Oh, I don't know anymore. Let's just make river ASMR videos. Holy. Finally made it down to that brook, I think. Oh, come on, wind. Come on. There we go. Try that again. Yeah, I finally made it down to that brook that empties into here. I don't know though. I just casted and floated all the way down from there. Came all the way down. Nothing. So, almost back to the car. The car's right there. I don't know if I want to drive up the road there. I'm gonna have to drive back. But like, how is there no trout here? If it was anywhere else in the world, this would be full of 5+ pound friggin' brown trout. Name this Dump Island. So dumpy around here. This must be the creek. Crick. Maybe. A lot of water here. Only got my hip waders on. I don't know. That's a lot of water. Woo. Pull my socks up essentially. No. Not these waders. Try down here. Whew. It's almost pushing me over. That's insane. That's ripping. Oh, that was terrifying. Definitely not falling in again today. It's powerful shit. That was Dumpy Island number 2. Until my toes are cold. Let's figure out how to patch these waders. Find the leak. This reminds me of like Montana or something here. It's crazy. Like, this is so pretty here. It'd be hard to fish later in the year where it'd be better with dry flies. This grass here gets like 8+ feet tall and thick. So that would be difficult. But the water would be down a bit too, so you'd literally just walk right up the brook, I guess. The only way to do it. I have to have a tiny rod, but I do like it. But once I get up here a little ways, I'm gonna head back to the car and call her for the day, I think. Pretty tired, definitely hungry. Some pasta. And basically just wait until I can actually fish in lakes. Literally makes it so there's like 10 times more opportunity. And when it gets a bit later in the year, start going fly fishing for stripers. So literally like 5 minutes away from my house. And flounder too. I'm gonna try that. Surf fishing. But for the rest of the day, head home, cook. Well, while the pasta sauce is cooking, start editing this video. And well, that's doing its thing eventually after I get everything cut and all that. Probably just play Skyrim or some shit. Or finish Half-Life chapters. Or Doom 3. We're playing that. I should get emulators going for the GameCube. But I've not looked into sources and I really don't feel like getting viruses. So I have to find good sources for that. Damn. Such a unique brook for around here. So this weekend is supposed to actually be like plus 15. So I'd imagine I'd be going out fishing with my buddy David. I don't know where, but flip a coin maybe, toss a dart. Not the type of person that's all about just catching. It's the entire thing of fishing. Obviously, fly fish. But when you come out like 4 times in a row, and you just catch like 3 or 4 perch, spending money and all this shit and time, it does get discouraging. Well, I won't say it won't be out tomorrow. It just depends on how cold it is. Tonight is minus 12, so see if that moves through. And if it's nice and warm, I think that'd be a good time to fish. Unlike right now, with that cold front coming, like looking at the sky. Oh, I hate this friggin' hook thing. Looking at the sky, it looks like it's gonna snow. It's not supposed to, but up there, it looks a lot like snow. Oh shit, wrong way. Anyways. I'm glad I discovered this brook though. Especially for August, July. Teensy little dry fly fishing. Just unique for around here. Call it sand. Anyways, I'm gonna hike back over there. This out. How's that for a rose or a thorn bush? Look at that. It's so sharp too. That's crazy. Youch. That's a crazy looking thing. Another thing about this river here, that bridge right there, from April 15th to May the 1st, it's closed all the way down to where it drains into the main river. And of course it's the best spot on the entire river, but it doesn't open for another week. I'll be trying down there when I can. It's much better. Oh mama. Oh mama.